Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Ankh Eru from veganchoicefoods.com, jamtoursafrica.com, experthavenrealtor.com, at the Vegan Jamaican restaurant over there in Lavington, Nairobi family. You know what I mean? Big Bamboo Mokumbero. Make sure you get your juice. You know what I mean? Because now this is for the man them. If you know you can't do it, this will make you do it. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, this video, I just want to make this video. I'm just coming in and I'm having some inspiration, some downloads, and I just want to give it to you guys that, you know, what I think about, you know, the Mosai. He's the one who could actually maybe causing all of these, you know, I mean, disasters that actually uplift and upgrade Earth. You know what I mean? For when he's coming, this is manifestation time in the family. You guys don't understand that there's a comet is coming in this month. So look out for a lot of things to happen this month, family. Don't actually take this month lightly. You know what I mean? This month not lightly, family. Take this month lightly. Now take this last quarter a serious quarter, family. You know what I mean? A lot of things are gonna happen. And we don't know what they must say about this actually comet are coming. I don't know what it is, if it's some whatever, if the Mosai coming or whatever. But we'll wait and see, family. You know what I mean? We'll wait and see. And we're still in November, same way. And then say it's not the 20th it will come, family, to reach Earth. So we don't know what that is. We don't know what will happen. But, you know what I mean? We're there, I brace yourself. And I whoop. And you know what I mean? I give praise to the Mosai. That when he come, we dep on the side of the Mosai. You know what I mean? That's the side they want to be on of the Mosai. You know what I mean? You want to have the same, you know what I mean, DNA and the same blood type as the Mosai. So when you tamper with your blood, you know the thing of family. And that's why we actually eat, you know what I mean, healthy and, you know, think clear, you know, open up your third eye, start to think, you know what I mean, question everything, you know what I mean, find an answer, find your own answer, and, you know, use common sense. You know what I mean? Just try to actually just pick nonsense out of nonsense. Ask yourself why this affair, I'm connect the dots, do statistic, and, you know what I mean? All of these things is astrology. Astrology is the one that you actually use to discern and, you know, looking at the future. You know what I mean? I see what is ahead of you. And see how the world will move and the world will go and pivot that way, family. You know what I mean? And not only that, but the Mosai guide the same way where to go, because the Mosai is advancing the family. But I feel like a lot of people feel like, yo, when the Mosai come, the world will go back to the Garden of Eden and all and stuff like that. It's a different world the Mosai have to create to match the people and where they create, which everything, you know, some turn good, some turn bad. And, you know what I mean? I try to get by the good one and I try to weed out the bad one them to make everybody on earth good. That's what the Mosai is trying to do, family. There's from them eat the apple and good and bad come. You know what I mean? Bad is actually outweighing good. So the Mosai said that cannot work. That if that happened, we don't have an earth. So him say, no, we can actually weed out all the bad. You know what I mean? From generation has been doing it. You know, with all of these different beings that come to earth, he's been doing it. You know what I mean? So we just there weird family, because now the earth have to be in a good state where no killing, no murdering, no all of these immoral things not happening. That's how you know you're in a perfect world. You know what I mean? So let's wait and see, family. You know what I mean? We're there and we are wait till 2030. Alright, let's watch this video. Yeah, family. So as I'm driving to the restaurant, family, I'm like, actually, you know, I always get me download them on the way going. You know what I mean? I always get me download them, family. So I get a download and actually, you know what I mean? You know, when we think about how the hurricanes and the typhoons and all of these things were actually hit all over Philippines and all of these things. Now, for me, I'm looking at this and saying to myself, what if it's the most I working? Because now, before anything can become good, it has to become bad, family. So a lot of people on earth don't know, say, you know what I mean, the most I is reigning and actually doing what he's supposed to do, you know what I mean, to take over, family. So you guys might feel like, say, yo, you know, actually, you know, this was like a curse or whatever, you know what I mean. It's not like that, family. Maybe this was supposed to happen to Jamaica, because maybe Jamaica is one of the places where the most I go run and rain from. So maybe him actually has know what he's doing. So you know, when you think about these things, you know, you have to think about it in a spiritual level, family, not on a physical level. You see people, you know what I mean, I get crazy and I say, yo, this and that and all kind of thing, all kind of conspiracy theory and all kind of thing. Maybe it's the most I say I set me to my kingdom right now. One of my kingdom now going to be Jamaica. One of the base are going to be in the Philippines. You know what I mean? So if you look on the continent where it's going, Jamaica would have control the Caribbean island. You know what I mean? That's where everything is governed from. You guys even understand. You know what I mean? You even understand that this might be a spiritual thing, family, where the most are creating kingdom. And Jamaica is one of the places where we can reign and rule from. You know what I mean? So, you guys have to understand and know that. You know, before anything can become good, it has become bad. For Jamaica to become better, you know what I mean? And I think life is just like that. For Jamaica to come better, then what we have right now have to actually mash up and then we advance. Because Jamaica will never be like, oh, it's going to be, you know, St. Elizabeth will never be the same, family. After this rebuild and everything, it will never be the same. It will be more advanced. Because why? We're in an advanced time. You know, those type of structures and those type of building was from like maybe 200 years ago.
Nobody talk about how Hurricane Melissa come and mash up things, but nobody not talk about the blessing we actually leave behind. You know, sometimes God actually shake up a life to show we say, oh, the whole structure did weak. Not just the roof and the wall, but people, relationship and connections too. Melissa, open more eye them, because when you actually go through a hurricane with somebody, you see who them really be. How calm them is in the chaos. Who care when the pressure drop. Who still choose love even in the darkness. We used to walk past each other, even people on the road just like strangers. But look how we know, we are cook food for one another, we are share one charger and we dip on veranda playing domino. Because I like that day, we're not on the phone, we're not on the distraction, just real human beings reconnecting. We go a river together and spring and catch water, just like the old Jamaican days when the community actually did mean something. So people, Melissa never come for destroy. She come for make a restart, for make a rebuild with stronger hands, better mindset and relationships to actually match the life what we deserve. So if you survive, Melissa, maybe this is a sign to stop patch up your life and rebuild it properly in this time. Stronger, smarter and more connected. I know I've been sick and now for TikTok for you.
Family. So when you see this happen to Jamaica and you see this happen typhoon, and it's just a way for the most side to they have to pave the way, you have to kill people, you know what I mean? You know, land have to get actually wipe away for the new building, you know what I mean? So all of these things we have to understand. So Jamaica will never be the same again. Jamaica will actually, you know, gonna be something more magical. You know what I mean? I was inspired this morning. I was saying to myself that I don't know if it's just that piece of land, something is under that land, Jamaica land, and that's the reason why I find Jamaican people are so, you know what I mean, so powerful and so impactful and so, you know, resourceful and so, you know what I mean? So I was saying to myself that I wonder if that's the reason, family, because I don't know why actually, you know what I mean, man come all of Jamaica come turn reggae artists and sing big song and all kind of thing, just by coming and living. There's something under that earth that is actually so powerful that once you plant the navel string on that at Jamaica, and you just come to Jamaica, come spend some time, it just absorb your family. You know what I mean? And you become the Jamaican culture, which you adapt, you know what I mean, the powerfulness of, you know, of earth, or creation. You know what I mean? Meaning that as a Jamaican, you're going to stand out in everything you do. You know what I mean? As a Jamaican, when you're going in the world, people are going to recognize you. You know what I mean? So that little piece of island right now is a very important island. In the spiritual realm, Jamaica is a very important island family. Most people even know that, family. Most people not even know that. So Jamaica is a very special piece of island. Can you imagine man can come to Jamaica and get inspired to do everything with them want to do, family. All of these rich, you know what I mean, R&B and all of these artists and all of these people. Jamaica then come write them song. This then get inspired, family. There's something on that piece of land, Jamaica, that actually produce, and then once you get a part of that Jamaican culture in Jamaica, that's when you actually been abducted, you know what I mean, into greatness, family. That's all I got to say, family. I have nothing else to say, you know what I mean, other than that. Because you know, a lot of people have been asking why Jamaicans are this, why Jamaicans are that, but it's not about being a Jamaican. It's about what's on the island, what's underneath the island of Jamaica. That is what is actually most people can understand. You know what I mean? You know what, and all of the Caribbeans have actually a lot of important part to play when it come on to, you know what I mean, the earth. You know what I mean? So, as I said, family, we will actually, you know what I mean, it's earth, wind and fire. Earth, wind and fire, family. So the earth is very important, and the soil where you depend and walk on, that's a very important thing to family. That helps to shape and form your destiny. You know what I mean? So, as I was saying, that little piece of thing, Jamaica, that you see there's something on that earth that people have to study. You know what I mean? You have to study the earth for you to understand people, understand, you know, in the spiritual realm, we understand why this is happening to this country and why this country will look like this in the next future. You know what I mean? Because as I said, you know what I mean, for the most side to read, you know, as I say, a lot of people feel like, say, yo, when actually, let's say we're going back to, let's say the most side forward and him actually change up everything. You know, the world has to be a perfect place. It has to be a nice place where you want to live, and there's no crime, there is no malice, there is no pride, there is no, you know what I mean, nobody not kill nobody, you know what I mean, nobody not steal from nobody, you know what I mean, every family have a family, you know what I mean. What about that's the time, you know what I mean, that's the time the world is going to look a different way. It's not going to look the same way like it look now. Maybe you got more look at technological stuff, you know what I mean, and, you know, yeah, mix up with nature. So the world will look weird different. So when you see something like that happen to Jamaica, family, don't take it to art. The Jamaica will rebuild better. You know what I mean? Because we live in a new era right now. So all of the plans that they have for Jamaica, we just go forward with it. And then, because as I said, the more sides of them will come and build up the whole the place. They will build it up and leave it for us, family. That's what the Bible says. So make them come and build up and do what they want to, family. Because at the end of the day, you them will build it for. You know what I mean? Yeah, the God chosen ones, at them are built for. Them are built for God chosen people right now. And tell you. So if you don't want to take it, family, we can't do nothing more. You know what I mean? I am here, you know, getting out of all of these, you know what I mean, indoctrination from you grew up a kid to be there right now. You know what I mean? Living pure and clean, you know? Yeah. So anyway, family, that's just my little 2 cents. I feel like Jamaica is going to be a different place. It's going to be more advanced. It's going to be more nice. It's going to be more beautiful. It's going to be like magic. You know what I mean? So when all of this clear and everything clear and the plans that them have to rebuild, that's the plan, family. That's how Jamaica is going to look. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be different. You know what I mean? And maybe it's going to be the most, actually, you know, it is the most popular place that in the Caribbean, yeah, but, you know, when you come on the economics and stuff, I don't think Jamaica get there yet. You know, Trinidad is actually where the economy is actually in the Caribbean, and Barbados. You know what I mean? And, you know, so Jamaica has to get that position, has to get that thing where, you know what I mean, people standard of living raise and everything, you know. So we'll wait and see, family, what's going to be. You know what I mean? As I know, Jamaica is an island, but the most popular island in the world is Jamaica. You know, Jamaica is the most populous country in the world. There's no other country popular than Jamaica. You know what I mean? So anyway, family, you know the thing already. One love, God bless, Jamaica, I'm out.